probably the most famous Allied bomber of the Second World War, the Avro Lancaster had impressive flying characteristics and operational performance. What is surprising is that such a fine aircraft should have resulted from Avro's desperate attempts to remedy the defects of its earlier unsuccessful Manchester bomber. The prototype Lancaster, which flew in January 1941, was a converted Manchester airframe with an enlarged wing center section and for 1,145 horsepower Rolls-Royce Merlin X. The Merlins replaced a 1,760 horsepower Rolls-Royce Vulture engines, which had proved to be very unreliable. The modifications were an immediate success, and such was the speed of development in wartime. The first production Lancaster was flown in October 1941. RAF No. 41st Squadron was the first to be fully equipped with Lancasters, notching up another first when it flew them operationally over Heligoland in March 1942. The Lancaster could carry a huge bomb load. It was the RAF's only heavy bomber capable of carrying the 12,000 pounds Tallboy and 22,000 pounds Grand Slam bombs. The aircraft won a place for itself in history, with the daring and precise bombing raids on the Ruhr dams in May 1943 and with the sinking of the German battleship Tirpitz. In November 1944, thousands of Canadian airmen and ground crew served with RCAF and RAF Lancaster squadrons in England. During the war, by late 1944, the Canadian No. 6 Group of Bomber Command operated 13 squadrons of Lancasters in the war against Germany. At home, thousands more Canadians worked at Victory Aircraft in Malton, Toronto to produce 430 Lancaster Mk.X between 1943 and 1945. After WWII, about 230 Lancasters served with the RCAF in several roles including Arctic reconnaissance, maritime patrol, and as a bomber. The Lancaster was ceremonially retired from the RCAF at Downsview, Toronto in April 1964. In total, 7,377 Lancasters rolled off the production lines in Britain and Canada during WWII. Today, 17 Lancasters survive around the world, but only 2 are in flying condition. The museum's Lancaster Mk.X was built at Victory Aircraft, Malton in July 1945 and was later converted to a RCAF 10MR configuration. In 1952, it suffered a serious accident and received a replacement wing center section from a Lancaster that had flown in combat over Germany. It served as a maritime patrol aircraft with No. 405 Squadron, Greenwood, NS and No. 107 Rescue Unit, Torbay, Newfoundland for many years and was retired from the RCAF in late 1963 with help from the Sully Foundation in 1977. It was acquired from the Royal Canadian Legion in Goderic, Ontario, where it had been on outside display. 11 years passed before it was completely restored and flew again on September 24, 1988. The Lancaster is dedicated to the memory of P.O. Andrew Mynarski and is referred to as the Mynarski Memorial Lancaster. It is painted in the colors of his aircraft KB-7-6 Fiara, which flew with RCAF No. 419 Moose Squadron. Andrew Mynarski won the VI